Hey, hello there everyone. My name is Anthony and welcome to the Old School RuneScape Adventure episode 0. I'm calling this episode 0 because this is not an official episode, this is just me completing Tutorial Island from a pre-recorded clip, and in the meantime I'm gonna talk about the series, like what the plans are, why I'm starting the series, when and what I'm gonna do exactly. I think it's pretty interesting for you guys to know what my plans are and yeah, why I'm doing this. So first of all, lately you see so many series on YouTube or Twitch or whatever of people starting unique accounts on RuneScape. That is really a thing. The account has to be unique, it has to be a pure, or it has to be some kind of restriction on the account, or rules, or it has to be an Iron Man, GE only, you name it. And you barely see people starting the series from scratch with normal main accounts. I mean, it's so simple, but people just don't do it because they think they have to be unique. Now, one example of someone that does have a series like this is Mr. Mammal, and he started his account from scratch on the first day of Old School RuneScape, basically, and it's a great series, and like he is the only one that does that at the moment, I think. Well, of the bigger YouTubers. I mean, there are a lot of YouTubers that do stuff, but not from the beginning like that, I guess. And I was like, I want to really enjoy this game. And I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying this game on my Iron Man and my Loot from 1000 account, but these accounts are both restricted to rules. And I am never free to do whatever I want in the game because it's not one of the rules of the account. I cannot trade on my Iron Man, so whatever I am doing, I have to get everything myself, and my Loot from 1000 account is of course always restricted to killing 1000 of the same or doing 1000 of the same things. And if I start an account from scratch that can just do everything, then it can be a real adventure for a change. And the plan is to upload everything on YouTube, of course, what I do, but as well live stream everything on Twitch, because that is something new for me. But I really want to practice my English, my live commentary, because I'm not the best at it, and I think by doing Twitch it will be a great way for me to practice. So that is basically why I want to start this new series. I hope a lot of you guys are excited for it. I know that some of you really want to see Iron Man videos, and I'm not quitting on the accounts, not on my Iron Man, not on my Loot from 1000, but I will probably not stream on these accounts yet, and I will not play that much on them anymore for a while, because I really feel like doing this. And it's really important as a YouTuber that you do whatever you like, for everyone by the way, but especially for a YouTuber, because if you have to create content that you do not feel like making, then you're not gonna keep it up for a while, and that is for me the case at this moment. I really want to do and play the game how I want to do it, because otherwise it's not gonna be fun, and it may end up quitting the game, and I just don't want to do that. I want to do whatever I want. And I think this is going to be a really cool thing. So when am I going to start with this series? Well, the plan was to start on this Sunday, but the weather is going to be pretty nice this weekend, I think, at least. So if that is the case, then I will not upload anything on this Sunday. Then I will start this Monday. Of course, it's going to be the first time ever that I'm going to stream, so I don't know if everything will go perfectly well, but I will just do whatever I can, and we will see that later on, I guess. If something goes wrong, then I cannot do anything about it, but I think it will be alright. I will do some tests before I will start the actual series. Of course, there are no restrictions on this account. I've told you guys that before, but there is one thing, a really nice idea that someone told me on my videos, and I really want to talk about that. What he said was basically, why don't you start an account from scratch like I do now? No restrictions, however, you are not going to buy membership until you have a bond. And I think that is a really sick idea. So this basically means I have to stay a free-to-play and use free-to-play methods to make about 1.6 million, I guess, to buy a bond, and that will give me access to a member. And if I am a member, of course, then everything will be easier, but making that 1.6 million in a free-to-play world, that is going to be the challenge, and I think that's a really cool thing to do, and I will explain you why. In the first place, it's really cool that people that cannot afford membership actually get to see methods to make money, and they can actually get proof that it's possible to get that bond. So people that do not pay for membership can actually play their way to the member world. So that is the first thing. The second thing is that if I start out as a free-to-play account, I have no way to do any member stuff, obviously. So that means I cannot rush my account to a high level, and that is, I think, very essential in starting this adventure. I cannot complete Waterfall Quest to get level 30 attack, 30 strength. I have to do everything on my own with only a limited amount of quests and areas to go to, money making methods, but of course it will be more challenging, but in the end worth it, and I think very interesting for the series. Because obviously when I actually achieve my first bond, from that moment it's going to be easy to keep being member, because in 14 days it's easy to make 1.5 million more to buy another bond. But I will try to keep doing that, so I will try to completely live on buying bonds with in-game money. So I think that's a really cool idea. And yeah, so basically that is about the plans with the series for now. There are no rules, but of course I am going to start out as a free-to-player, and then we will see how that works out. If you guys have seen the trailer yesterday, I think it was pretty epic, the trailer. I got a lot of comments from you guys saying, hey, why did you make this trailer? It's not needed because we already know you're gonna start this account. Why? So basically it's just gonna be a normal account. Of course, but I was just in a good mood, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a freaking epic trailer, and I think it was freaking epic, so yeah, I'm really proud of the video. I think it's a nice one, and of course, it's just for fun. It doesn't mean anything, but of course, I wanted to, like, show you guys how I feel about this, you know, the real adventure with that guy walking in the wilds and stuff like that, so I think it was a really cool idea. And okay, so what is more left to tell you? I don't really know. You know that I'm gonna start streaming Sunday or Monday, probably Monday. Another thing is that my account is called Anthony Spacebar JL. That's because my second name is John and my third name is Lorenzo, so Anthony John Lorenzo. I thought it was cool to do that, and yeah, so basically when I'm done with Tutorial Island right here, then I will log out from the account, and I will not log back in until the first streaming moment. Some of you guys have asked, can you upload the full content on your YouTube channel, so without cutting all the clips? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to upload episodes, of course, every week or every 3 days, or I don't know how fast I can produce them. But all the highlights and all the broadcasts, I will keep them saved on my Twitch channel. So if you really want to follow all the progress, then you're of course free to do that, and you can just go to my Twitch channel. You don't know the Twitch channel name yet, by the way, because I still have to create the channel. So don't worry, I will soon upload a video about that, and then you will know everything about my Twitch and stuff like that. So I think that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you've gotten enough information. If you still have questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below, and I will see that soon enough. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.